Hey, this is Pastor Rick. Glad you're back with me today on Sharpen. Have you ever dealt with people that just complain? I mean, they just, no matter what you do. If you were with me the other day and you heard me talk about the first 3 verses of Numbers chapter 11, you would think these people would never complain again. But in chapter 11, verse 4, they're back at it again. And I want you to listen to what they're complaining about. This time they're complaining about the food. It said the rabble, which means the rabble rousers, that's what it was called really, with them began to crave other food. And again, the Israelites started wailing and said, if only we had meat to eat. We remember the fish we ate in Egypt at no cost. Also the cucumbers, the melons, the leeks, the onions and garlic. But now we have lost our appetite. We never see anything but this manna. This manna. And if you know what manna was this bread-like thing that God dropped from heaven. And they could cook with it, and it goes on in verse 7 and 8 and tells you how they cooked it and made it. And so, they got tired of eating the same thing. It's like, we're just tired of this manna that, shows up here every day, and we're supposed to eat this stuff. We want some variety. We used to have onions, we used to have garlic, we used to have leeks and melons. Where's the melons? There's no melons. So they're mad. They're frustrated. And I get it. I like variety too. I mean, I do have my little favorite fruit. I'm a fruit guy. I like fruit a lot. And so I like fresh fruit. Love watermelon. I love mangoes. Oh, yeah, I do. I understand these guys are hungry, but they somehow have gotten confused because they forgot where they came from. See, sometimes you want something new, but you forgot where you came from. Okay, it's not all you want in the future. It's not all you'll have in life. But for right now, you were homeless, but now you have an apartment. You were financially broke, but now you got $1,000. Okay, it's not 10,000, but it's 1,000 or 500 or 100 is more than what you had before. You had no car, but now you have a little raggedy car, but it's a car, and you're not on the bus line anymore. I know how the bus line is. I grew up going on the bus. Believe me, I'm a bus guy. Up until my 15th year of living, we rode the bus. And then up until probably a little bit longer than that. But yeah, we were bus people. You had to know the bus schedule. Man, but you forgot that. Every time I get in my car, I'm thankful. It's so easy to forget. You were not married. You had no man in sight. You got a man. He's not perfect. He's got to look, one of his ears is bigger than the other or something, but he's your man, right? You have a woman, you have children, you have a job, where are you now? On a job. You didn't have a job. These guys are mad because the food variety is not what they wanted. Is that how you are? Are you complaining because you don't have the variety you want? You can't go to Paris, but you can go to Paris, Georgia. You can't go on a cruise, but you can go on a day boat at the riverfront or wherever you live. You can't do everything you want, but you can do some things you want. So, are you complaining because the food is not of the variety you want? You don't have the variety of friends. You got some friends, they're not as cool as you want. They're a little corny and maybe a little slow, or maybe too fast, or maybe too loud, but they're friends. You got somebody. Okay, you don't have anybody. At least you have peace of mind. Think about what you got. They kept focusing on what they didn't have. And here's what they did. They forgot how bad it was. And if you're not careful, you'll forget how bad it was. You'll forget how far God's brought you. And you'll get to be an ungrateful person. And that's bad news. So, take a deep breath and ask yourself this question. Am I complaining? Do I keep giving God a list? Do I act like I'm not going to be happy, God, until you fulfill this list? I'm not going to change until I get exactly what I want. It's time for you to think about this, my friend. It's time for you to look at your life and say, God, I thank you. Let me pray for you. Father, let this be a moment of appreciation. And may the murmuring stop. May they raise their hands to you in praise and say, thank you for what I have. In Jesus' name. Hey, my name is Pastor Ricky Temple. I hope you've enjoyed today. I hope it inspired you and sharpened your life. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to get the Overcome by Faith Ministries app. I always say it because it's got it all on there for you. Sermons, all kind of great stuff you can download, and you can stay in touch with us. We'd love to hear from you. So be blessed. I'll see you next time. So you stay sharp. And remember, no complaining. This is a no complaining zone. Be thankful. You don't have all the food you want, but you're not hungry like you used to be. Enjoy your future and celebrate your life. Stay sharp. See you next time. Bye-bye.